Good evening, guys. Welcome to Next Gen IT Courses Private Limited. So today we have day one session for Cybersecurity CEH, and let me share my screen to you. Can anyone tell if he can, see my screen? Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. So guys, once you will be able to log in your portal after enrollment, you can see here the course is added. Okay, and once you will click your course, let me show you. Here you can see day one, day two by the name of module which is being covered on that particular day, and you will be finding your attachments as well, like handmade notes by Abhimanyu sir. Okay, that you can download from here and you can do the practices. Okay, and here you can play the recordings for your reference. Okay, and you can watch anytime. That is 24/7 access to you. I hope you are getting my minds right. So, hi Abhimanyu sir.
Hi, hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. So today is the day one. You can just give the recap for 5-10 minutes, and you can continue with the day one strategy.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so hello, everyone. Good evening. You can hear me? Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, is there anyone who joined today's session for the very first time?
Yes, I am.
Okay, how many students are there who joined the session for the very first time? You can raise your hand. We have
Me,
an option of raise hand.
me, sir.
Okay,
Uh,
fun.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. We'll keep the session in English language, mostly in English. If somebody wants to uh, get answer in Hindi, then you can give the answer in Hindi, please.
Sure, no issue.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I can see like one or two students are there who joined the session for the very first time. Right. Okay. No problem. So yesterday only we have done like the basic introduction, what all things that we're going to cover throughout the course. Okay. So like basics of cybersecurity, what is cybersecurity, how the cybersecurity works, what are the like real hacking. Okay. So these things that we have covered yesterday, the complete introduction about the course, what all courses that we have and all these things that we have discussed, the real part that we are going to start from today only. Right? Am I clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So from today, we are going to start the part of CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker. Okay. So throughout the course, every day, let me first of all let me just share my screen. Okay, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
That's great. Okay, so every day, what we are going to do, we are going to do a 1 hour of session. Okay, 1 hour of session. In this, mostly you can say 70-80% of part is going to be the practical. Okay, and the 30% part is going to be the theoretical. Got it? Because as of like the cybersecurity is mostly the practical stuff, right? We cannot do the theoretical part. We are not here to clear our school or college exams, right? We are here to get an industrial level experience and get placed in good companies, right? So for that, obviously, you need the practical knowledge. In the companies, you are going to work on the practical stuff only. That's why we'll cover throughout the course all the part. In the 80% part is going to be the practical, and 30%, 20% is going to be like the you can say theoretical part. right? Am I clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as of yesterday, we have already discussed about what is cybersecurity, but let me explain that once more. So, what the cybersecurity is in a clear terms, okay? You can say cybersecurity is securing yourself in a digital world, in a cyber world, is known as cybersecurity. Okay, we know how to protect ourselves in a real world, okay, from the thieves, from the robbers, or anything, right? But we don't know how to secure ourselves in a digital world from the hackers, from the person who is having a knowledge more than us, than the others, okay, in the field of like technology, right? So securing yourself in a digital world, technical world is known as cybersecurity. Got it? Okay, so yesterday, by the way, we have discussed about the real hacking and real hacking. I've shown you 1, 2 demos, right? So today we'll talk about, first of all, what exactly a hacker is. Okay, what are the type of hackers we have? Okay, what the work of the hackers are. Okay. Okay, so first of all, let's just talk about what are the types of hackers. So do anyone have any idea what is hacker? What are the types of hacker? Types of hacker. Anyone? Just a basic question. Whatever that comes in your mind, you can tell that. We are not here to get the exact answer, okay? All of us are here to learn, right? So whatever that comes in your mind, you can tell me about that. What are the types of hacker that you know?
Black hat, gray hat, white hat, ethical hacker.
Okay, that's great. You said uh, black hat hacker. Okay. What else you said? White and gray, I guess, right? What else you said?
Ethical hacker.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone? Do anyone know any other type of hackers? Any other color, right? I guess like green, blue, red, pink, purple, anything? What type of hackers you have heard? Red hat. I guess I heard red hat.
Yes, red hat.
Okay. Uh, red hat hacker. What else? Sorry. RED. Yeah. So basically, let me tell you. Basically, like you answered, you have answered these 3, 4 answers, right? So in this, mainly we have only 3 type of hackers. Okay. First is black hat hacker, white hat hacker, and gray hat hacker. Okay. So what are these 3 type of hackers? Okay. So before understanding this, we'll talk about what exactly the hacking is. Okay. So what is the hacking? Why we have different type of hackers and all. Okay. So hacking is like a having a knowledge about the digital technologies more than others, or maybe having a more knowledge through which you are able to like find the vulnerabilities and bugs in any particular stuff. Okay. So in any particular digital stuff, by the way, right? So in this case, what exactly the hacking is? Hacking is like a gun. Okay. Hacking is like a gun that is kind of a weapon. Okay. So the person who is having that gun, who is having a knowledge of using that gun, that you can say we can call that an hacker. Okay. So based on your work, based on your intentions, by the way, for what intention you are using that gun, we will consider you in a different categories. Let's say if you are using that gun to kill innocent people, to show that you are the boss of this area, you are the don of this country, something like this, right? So in that case, we will consider you as a terrorist, right? For example, let's just take an example of very famous gun, which is AK-47, right? I guess you have heard of this gun, right? So the terrorist also uses this gun, and the army also uses this gun, right? But the person who is using this gun to kill innocent people, to show that I am the boss of the country, I am the, like, the god, whatever that we are saying, that is correct, right? So that in that case, that person will be considered as the terrorist, right? But if you are using that same gun, okay, to secure your country, your nation, your people, okay, from such kind of people, so in that case, you will be considered as a soldier, or as well as a police, right? Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So the same gun, okay, same technology, but the people are using that for different intentions. So based on that, we put them different category, terrorist or police, right? So based on the same stuff, we have black hat hacker, white hat hacker, and gray hat hacker. There is no particular hat that they used to wear. Okay, if I say that I'm a black hat hacker, so that doesn't mean like I'm wearing a black hat. Okay, or I have some kind of certificate in which they proves me that I am a black hat hacker. Okay, or same thing for white and gray. Got it? So the black hat hackers are those, you can say, like the terrorists. Okay, so these are the terrorists. um, you can say like who is using their skills to hack, let's say, any bank's website to steal money. Okay, so in that case, they will be considered as in black hat hackers. Are you getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Great. So then the white hat hackers are those who hack the same website, same platform with the same method that the black hat hacker is using, but they do have the permission of hacking the website. Okay, or any random platform, not only website. Okay, let's say there is a bank. Okay, there is a bank or there is a random company. They came to me, they say that Abhimanyu sir, please come and then perform some attacks on our website, so that we can find out if there is any vulnerability, any weaknesses are present in our website or in our databases or in our digital security, through which like the hacker can bypass that and then take the access of our website, or steal the information or steal the money, right? So before someone else do that, can you please perform that attack and then let us know if there is any weaknesses are present in our platform or not, so that we can resolve that. Got it? So in that case, I do have a permission. The company is giving me the permission of hacking those their platform, their website. So in that case, I'll be considered as an white hat hacker. Okay? And gray hat hackers are those who is like a mixture of black hat hacker and white hat hackers. You can consider these like um, let's say you found a gun, okay, or let's say that there is a room, okay, there is a room, a locker room, okay, locker room in a museum or maybe in a bank, okay, in which it is clearly mentioned civilians are not allowed to enter in this room, or like entry restricted, only employees, something like this. There is a board which is on which this kind of warning is mentioned. But as a human, we have a kind of what we can say, it's a kind of an itchiness that, oh, they are saying no, that you are not allowed to enter in this room, now I will enter in this room, right? Now I want to see what is present in this room, right? We do have this kind of itchiness, isn't it? Yes or no? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Are you getting what exactly I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened that time? You are, and let's say that you saw around, like there is no one, there is no guard, no one is watching you. Okay, and then you suddenly entered in that room, and then you came back. You saw what is present in that room, and then you came back. Okay, so that in that you haven't stolen anything. You don't even have the permission to enter. Okay, and you just went in that room, and then you came back without touching anything. So in that case, you will be considered as like kind of a gray hat hacker. Okay, or you can say you are using that gun just to show off in front of your friends, or maybe like in India, it's very common to shoot in the air during the like any, if their IPL team wants, or if the India won the cricket match, or any random stuff. Okay, any random occasion, Diwali, or maybe during someone's weddings and all. So people used to like shoot bullets in the air, right? Just to celebrate the victory or something. So that is not, like they don't have the permission of using the gun. Okay, but still they are doing that, but they are not harming anyone, they are even not protecting anyone, they are doing that thing for the fun. So in that case, we consider them as an gray hat hacker, right? But still it is not considered as an completely ethical hacking, the gray hat hacking. Still, like you haven't done anything, you haven't killed anyone, you haven't stolen anything, but still you broken the rules, right? You are not allowed to enter that room, you are not allowed to shoot the guns, shoot the bullets, but still you are doing that, right? If you take an example of that, like the person entered in the room without any permission. Okay, so in that case, what if someone will caught you on CCTV, right? So in that case, they can like take a strict action against you, even if you didn't stolen anything, because you are not allowed to enter in that room. Got it? But if someone didn't find that, in that case, of course, you can just go and then uh, leave securely. Am I clear?
Yeah,
Any
got it.
doubts till now?
Yes.
Anyone? No? Great. We even have like two more type of hackers. Those are like hacktivist, hacktivist and script kiddies. Uh, script kiddies. Okay, so what are the script kiddies and hacktivists? Both are like same. We just call them with the different name. One is hacktivist and script kiddies. So what they do, they don't have much knowledge about the cybersecurity. They don't have any knowledge of ethical hacking or hacking. They don't know much about the digital stuff. Okay, but the thing is, they knows about the technology more than their friends. Okay, so in that case, they are just showing off in front of their friends or their family members, like, I know hacking, I know this stuff, I know that stuff. Okay, but in reality, they have no idea what the real hacking is. Remember, yesterday we have discussed about the real hacking. I've shown you the website where we saw like the fake stuff, the green screen and all the other stuff, right? So all those things are a part of fake hacking. So maybe they show these kind of stuff in front of their friends, and their friends will think, oh my God, maybe the guy have very good knowledge about the hacking or cybersecurity, right? But in reality, they know like they are nothing in front of the real hackers, right? So those are considered as the hacktivists or script kiddies. Okay, am I clear? So
Yeah.
for example, have you ever heard of a platform named Bomb It Up? There is an application named Bomb It Up. Okay, what you can do, you can download this application in your Android phone. This is only available for the Android phones. Okay, so what you can do, like I'm telling you that how the script kiddies and the hacktivists used to do, right? So what they do, they download these kind of applications like the call bomber, SMS bombers. Okay, so what they do, they just download this application in their mobile phone and then they write the phone number of the target system. Okay, and doesn't matter if the target is using the iPhone or you can say Android, doesn't matter. All they need is the number should be correct. So they type their phone number here and then they will set here the count of the SMS. Okay, how many SMS that they want to send. And then when they click on the send button, that time the target's phone number that they have mentioned in this, okay, they will start receiving OTPs. Okay, multiple OTPs within seconds. Like just imagine like within 2 to 3 minutes, you are receiving like 150, 200 OTPs from different platform like Amazon, or not only just normal platforms, you are receiving the OTPs from the Amazon, Flipkart, Zomato, these kind of platforms. So you will be scared, right? In every single second, suddenly your phone started popping up the messages, the OTPs. You will be scared, right? So these kind of things that the script kiddies used to do. Okay, or maybe you will start receiving the spam calls. Got it? So all those things are like a part of script kiddies. Okay, am I clear? So
Yeah.
if you are using the Android phone, so you can download this application in your phone. This is completely free and not dangerous. So you can download this application in your mobile phone and then you can try this on your friends and or maybe on your family members. But please do not use this to take revenges. Okay?
If you give our real number, is it safe our data, the phone
Ah,
number?
yeah,
How?
that is not an issue because you don't need to log in your account here.
But you're giving our number. Number no. It links our Aadhaar, PAN, everything. No.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the reason.
But for that you need OTP,
Yeah.
right? Let's say my
Okay.
Aadhaar card is linked with my phone number and I have entered
Yeah.
that number on this platform. Right.
Okay.
So, and if the platform is using, the application is using my phone number to hack me or to like extract some data from my phone number, right? So for that, they need the OTP and the OTP will come on my mobile phone,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
This application just sends the OTP. If I tell you the backend of this particular application, so how it works. See, whenever we create an account on any platform, right? So we write our phone number and then it will start sending the OTPs to you, right? It will send the OTP, right? So this application will do what? It will like in the backend, we are just writing the phone number, and in the backend, it is automatically executing a code in which it is sending the request to that particular platform to send you OTP. The OTPs that you will receive, those are like the genuine OTP. Those are not fake OTPs. Those OTPs are genuinely coming from those platforms. Okay. So in the backend, it just execute that in a in a query so that it will send the request to all those applications at the same time to send you OTP to log in your account. Right.
Okay.
That's the thing. And even you have here an option of protect list. So here you can add your phone number, and in that case, if someone send the if someone try to send the OTPs on your phone number, in that case they will see that this particular number is secured. So you can also do that, right? As of right now, I have joined with the laptop. Otherwise, like I would have shown you this on the mobile phone, right? But you can try this. It's very easy. Download the application, install it, write the target's phone number, select the count, how many messages that you want to send. Max to max, I guess you can send at the one time, you can send 150 messages. After that, again, you can start, but at the same time, only 150 SMS you can send. Okay.
Is it available in Play Store or it's a APK file
Not on
on?
the Play Store. You have to download it from the its official website, Bombita.
Okay.
With this, you can become a script kiddie. Okay. I hope the concept is clear about
Yeah.
the hackers and the script kiddies, right? There is very famous term in Hindi. Those who knows Hindi, it is like Andho mein Kana Raja. Have you heard of this? So the script kiddies are those only. Okay. Okay, yeah. So now let's just talk about if is there any cyber attack happen on your email addresses or not. You know, our email addresses are very vulnerable. Okay, people don't even know how to secure their email addresses, right? So we need to find out that, right? So for that, we'll go to a platform. Um, HIBP. Okay, we'll search here HIBP. HIBP stands for Have I Been Found? Okay, and then go to this website, and we can check here our email addresses if there is any cyber attack happen on our email address or not. Got it? So I want some volunteers who can provide their email addresses for me to check them. Okay, we'll check, and then I'll even tell you that how you can secure yourself if there is any cyber attack happen on your email addresses. Got it? So can you please write your email addresses in the chat box so that we can test them? Come on, you don't need to worry like your email will be hacked now or something. No, that is not going to happen. This is just for we are testing if there is any data breach happen on your email address or not. So you can feel free and then um, write your email addresses. Okay, we got one email address. Just copy this and we'll paste it here. Check. Wow, that's great. If you're getting the result in the green color, green box, it means like our your email address is completely secured. It is telling zero data breach, right? Let's test other email addresses. We have this one. This is like official. Okay, gmail.com. Sorry. Oh, this email is also secured. That's great. Do we have other email addresses? Yeah. You have shared your another email address. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Here now we are getting 6 data breaches. Okay. So it is telling, oh no, your data has been found, and this email address has been like attacked by the multiple platforms and all. So you have lost your data on the Rail Yatri. Okay, all the platforms on which that you have lost your data, that it will provide you. And back in 2022, you have lost your data. What all data that you have compromised, that is also mentioned. Your phone number, your purchases, your name, gender, email address, right? You can even click on view detail to read the data, read about that in detail. Then you have lost your like from the big basket back in 2020. Okay, and then what all data that you have compromised: date of birth, email address, your IP address, name, passwords. Okay, passwords, your phone number, your physical address. So now that hackers even have your address, your phone number, your email address, and your password. Okay, then this is not some famous company, so we'll just look for some famous companies only. Okay, whether we hear from this platform also you have lost your password. Okay, not log and all. Okay, this is not much. Okay, let's just check 1-2 more email addresses. Then I'll tell you like how you can secure yourself from this. Okay. Let me just paste it here. Check. Here also we got 2 data breaches back in 2024, last year only, from the bot website. Okay, and then same back in 2020 from the big basket. Okay, so yeah, so the thing is, not only you have lost your data. Okay, not only a single particular person has lost their data, almost like the you can say, like here you can see 7.5 billion customers records has been compromised, right? And same thing from this platform, you can see 20 million records has been compromised, right? So we have so much of people who lost their data in the data breach or in the cyber attack of on the bot or else on the big basket. Okay. Similarly, I have an email address, one of my student. Okay. That email address is anil@gmail.com. First of all, this email address is very unique. It's very difficult to get this type of email address, but still, he had this email address. That's great. Yeah. So let's say we'll click on check. So you will see a huge number of data breach happen on this particular person. See, 113 cyber attacks, or on the 113 platforms this guy has lost the data, right? And what all those platforms are, you will be shocked to hear. Let's say if we talk about the famous platform only. Okay. Okay. HDB Finance Services, right? And meme chat is also a very famous platform for the memes and the stickers on your WhatsApp. Then Aditya Birla Finance and Retails, right? And Domino's India. See, then Twitter back in 2021, Twitter attack, like a cyber attack has been happened on the Twitter. So there also this guy has lost the data. Okay. And not only this person, more than 200 million records has been compromised. See, right? Then same thing, Big Basket. Okay. Paytm back in 2020, right? Wattpad, okay. Matthew and all, okay. Indian Railways platform. See how many platforms are there through which like the person has lost their data. Okay, same the Canva. Canvas is how famous the Canvas is, right? So we have here like so many platforms through which Dub Smash. Wow, Dub Smash is, I guess, the older name of TikTok. Later on, they changed the name from the Dub Smash to the TikTok. And there are so much of them, right? So the thing is how you can protect yourself from this. Okay. So the thing is the data that is compromised, you cannot recover that now. That is gone. Okay. The data which is gone, that you cannot recover that now. Okay. Only the thing that you can do is if you are using the same credentials. Okay. For example, like let's say email address is not that much dangerous. Okay. Your username is not that much dangerous. IP address also you can say kind of not that much dangerous. For now, you can consider this, right? But what is dangerous for you is your password, right? Anyone can find your email address very easily. Anyone can find your username easily. Okay. That is very simple to find the username and the email address. But what is the difficult part? The difficult part is finding the password, right? And you know what people used to do? They use the same password for all their platforms. Okay. Are you getting my point? What exactly I'm trying to say?
Yeah, one doubt. Uh, in this big basket and other apps, so we
Yeah.
given our details, no.
Yeah.
So a lot of people lost their data here, you know. Why? How it's happened? Like, uh, I'm not getting the data breach. How it's happened?
See, the thing is, um, like in detail, we are going to discuss about this. But for now, let's say, to understand this concept, you can say it is not possible to hack one particular account. Okay,
Okay.
if any platform get hacked, so the whole database of that platform will be hacked. Okay, it is not possible to hack someone's personal account or a one particular account. Okay, because let's say there is a thief. Okay, the thief entered in a bank. Okay, so they have the banks have the locker rooms, right? And in that locker room, we have multiple locker 1, locker 2, locker 3, locker 5, locker 10, right? Something like this. So those lockers are our user account, which is present inside the locker room, right? So you can see locker room as a database, and those lockers are locker 1, locker 2, locker 3. That you can say that is a part of, you can say, like the user accounts, right? So just imagine if a thief entered in a locker room already. So do you think that he will only steal the money from a one particular locker? No, na. If they are
Yeah.
already in the lockers room, it means now they have the access of all the lockers,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Automatically they got the access of all the lockers, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that is
Yes.
what happens. It is not possible to hack one particular account of any particular platform. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the random platform that you say, it is not possible to hack one particular account. Okay? Either the complete database will be hacked or it is not possible. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
I hope the concept is clear for you. Right?
Yes.
So if hacker got the access of any random platform, for example, Big Basket, so now he has the access of all the credentials, or all of our username and the password are saved already on their databases, right? But
Yeah.
they are
Means
saved in the form of encrypted form.
okay. Means
Okay?
if I save my password in Big Basket,
Yeah,
so the same password I kept for Zepto or something any other platform. So he only with the he have the data of this Big Basket, no? The same data he will get it of Zepto also, no?
of
Like that
course,
you're saying?
of course.
Okay. So that was the reason we need to change the password for every platform to
Yeah,
avoid this.
of
Okay.
course. Like I was about to come on this point as well. Right, first I was like just discussing the details, right? So, yeah. So we have like multiple users who lost their data. Okay. So see, one thing is there, your data or your sorry, your passwords only. Your passwords on any random platform will be saved in the form of hashes. Okay, hashes is like, let's say your password is password. Okay, right. So your password will be saved in their database, something like in this form, right? So the hash value of any any password will always remain same. For example, the hash value of password is this one. Okay, so this will always remain same. So through this, the hacker can guess that this is the uh, hash value of the password, right? But if you are writing any strong password, for example, instead of this, let's say you are writing a password as P, capital P, small a, then instead of S, you are writing dollar symbol, okay, W0RD, okay, and then some other special characters like hash, at the rate, 123. So now this is a strong password. So its hash value is going to be very difficult, okay, and it is difficult to crack this password. Got it?
Yeah, one more doubt.
Yeah.
So if I kept the same password for banks, like any banks, so what happens to them? Like
See, the
here
thing
also the
is,
data.
yeah, you are right. See, the thing is, if you are using the same password, if your password is weak, right?
Yeah,
First of all, if your password is weak, like as in password, right? This is very common password. Okay, we have a list of passwords. There is a list name, rocku.txt. In this list, you will find more than 16, 17 billion passwords, common passwords, what people used to use. Okay,
yeah,
so the hackers uses that word list to scan if there is any hash value is matching with the any particular password. Right. We will discuss about this in detail in the upcoming classes. For now, just take the overview. Okay, kind of a headlines. Okay. So if you are using that same password for all the platform, let's say that you think this password is very strong, and obviously this password is very strong. But what if any platform, your data has been breached from any platform, and the hackers are able to crack this password, right? And you are using the same password for all the other platforms that you are using, right? So in that case, the hacker, see, your username, finding the username is not difficult stuff, right? Anyone can find the username. So they can find the username, they already have the password, they can log in your account because you are using the same password for all the other platforms, right? Am I clear?
yeah. It means the same password I kept for bank, is that safe, or he
It
can
is
hack?
not. No, it is not.
Okay,
Never use the
okay,
same password for all the platforms.
okay.
Okay. So see, this is the same thing happened with a very famous person, Mark Zuckerberg. You know who Mark Zuckerberg is, guys?
Yeah, Facebook.
Founder of Facebook, right?
Yeah,
Founder or CEO of Facebook, you can say, right?
Meta.
Yeah, nowadays it's Meta, right? So, Mark Zuckerberg, back in 2016, a data breach happened or a cyber attack happened on LinkedIn, right? So he also has an account on LinkedIn. Okay, maybe in this results also we will find the LinkedIn's name. Wow, we even have Zomato, right? And this guy has lost his username, password, and address. So people can even place an order from their account, right? Okay, then let me just check. Most probably, I guess I have seen that in this result also. The Adobe also, very big company these are. Yeah, LinkedIn. See, LinkedIn. Back in 2016, almost 164 million users has compromised their data. Okay, and they have lost their email addresses and their passwords. Right. So Mark Zuckerberg also has an account on the LinkedIn. Right.
Yeah,
So can you guess what would be his password was? Something a stronger password, right?
yes.
Founder of Facebook back in 2016, maybe he was considered as the top second or third richest person of the world, right? What do you think? What would be his LinkedIn password?
His name.
Mhm. It was very quite funny. Da 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 da. This was his LinkedIn password, and he was also using the same password for all the other platforms, right? So for all the other platforms, like for the all the other social media platforms, and hacker hacked Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook account with this password. They got logged in his Facebook account, right? So just imagine how funny this is. Like the founder of Facebook's Facebook account has been hacked, right? So because of this, like people started trolling him a lot. Okay, later on he changed his password, but the lucky thing that he got lucky that time that he was not using the same password for his email account, right? So otherwise, with like instead of being a richest person of the world, he will become a poorest person of the world within seconds, right?
Yeah. Bro, you said one website to entering the mail IDs. We can see how data breaches happen. No?
HIBP,
Yeah.
HIBP. Have I been found?
Yeah. So how these website knows where the data breaches having, how it's having our data?
Well, that's great. That's a good idea. Sorry, that's a good question, by the way. I'll tell you this answer. But first, let's just cross check, okay? I'm not saying this in the air like about the Mark Zuckerberg. You can even Google it. Like, let's say Mark Zuckerberg's LinkedIn password. You will see. Um, where is it mentioned? Here. Data. Right? Back in 2016, a data breach happened on the LinkedIn. So that was data. And you can even read the articles on the LinkedIn website and the other Silicon UK. Okay, so these are like very famous platforms. Okay, where you can read the articles about the cyber attack and what all data that the Mark Zuckerberg faced, how people started trolling them. Right. Okay, so now let's just come to the question that you asked. That is like how these websites are going to know. Okay, so this is like very good question. Okay, even in the interviews, the interviewer will ask you these kind of questions. Okay, so the thing is, if there is any data breach happen, so this is a policy of every country. Okay, or the policy of digital cyber, uh, you can say laws. Okay, the world digital cyber laws, okay, which is like if there is any data breach happen on your platform, okay, so the company has to be take the responsibility to try to recover that, else they have to like even they have to recover that, okay, and along with that they have to provide the detail to the uh, other people, to their users. So they have to public that, they have to tell this in the media, like there is some kind of data breach happen on their platform, through which like the people will get aware, okay, and they can start changing their username and the passwords, right? So they have to provide these details by themselves. Okay, this is like a cyber laws, you can say. Are getting my point? Even there are some countries, they have their own cyber laws. Okay, well, even India do have their own cyber laws, but some countries have some strict cyber laws, which is like, for example, Germany and Denmark. These are the countries who have the cyber laws in which if there is any data breach happen on their platform, that company will be banned for 1 year in that particular country, right? For example, Domino's. Okay, so if Domino's website get hacked or their data breach happen on those platforms, so that company will be banned for 1 year. They cannot do their business for 1 year in the country. And if it happens twice, then you can forget that you can run your business in that particular country. Then you are permanently banned. Got it?
So we use, yeah. So we use multiple platforms, no. So it's very hard to remember a lot of passwords. So that was the reason if everyone keep the one password for everything. It might be alphanumeric numbers, everything. So my question is
You
that
can make
what the, yeah.
little bit changes you can do.
Okay.
Okay, let's say if you're writing the password, okay, so instead of double hash, you can write one hash only, right? Or maybe triple hash, right? So something similar you can use, okay? If I tell you the method that I use, okay, so what method that I use, which I never forget through that the password, okay? So the method that I use, that is I build a kind of a story, okay, or I write a 2 3 lines of paragraph, and then based on that I'll write a password. For example, let's say let's say my name is Abhimanyu, I mean by you, right? Abhimanyu Sharma. I am a cyber security trainer. Okay. And I like cricket. Something like this. Right. So I've entered like one line of paragraph, and then what I'll do, I'll choose all the letters, all the first letter from this paragraph, right? So let's say MNIASIA, okay, CSTAIC, right? So now we have a password which is like more than 7-8 characters long, right? And what I can do, I will find here um, all the common password, all the common letters, which is I have the most. So I think I have I have A, which is most common. A is multiple times I am having A. So what I'll do, I'll write A capitals. Okay, all the A I am writing capital letters. Okay, uh, all the capital letters A, and then let's say instead of S, okay, I want some numerical values as well, right? So instead of S, I'm writing 5, okay, 5. So I have the numerical values, okay, and the alphabetical numbers, capital letter, small letter, uppercase, lowercase, and I will also write any random number here. Now, even if I write 1, 2, 3, right? Or let's say we even want one special character, right? We can even add one special character. By the way, if you have password like this, definitely you don't need any special character, but still you can use, let's say I write at 1, 2, 3, right? So now this is a password, right? Which I bet even the fastest computer of the world, the supercomputer, okay, whatever the supercomputer quantum computers we do even have nowadays, that cannot even crack this password for next within like next 10-20 years, the quantum computer I'm talking about. Okay, that cannot even crack this password. How this is how like complex this password is. Getting my point?
Yeah.
And even people do one mistake, uh, like what they do. So they do, let's say they are writing the password as password. Okay. Uh, they are writing the password as password. And they are writing the capital letters as well. Let's say the first letter they are writing capital. Okay. And then after that, they'll write at 1, 2, 3, something like this. Okay. And they think that, okay, I have the capital letter, I have the small letter, I have special character, I have numerical values. And even my password is more than like greater than 8 letters. Right? This is the basic requirement that we have in the websites, right? Websites or any random platform where we need to create the password, right? You need to write the uppercase, lowercase, special characters, numerical values. This is what we think. But the thing is, why we are doing this? Okay, why always we are making the first letter capital, and why always we are writing 1, 2, 3? And as well as why we are using at the rate as in special character. Why we even have special characters from like you can see on your keyboard from 1 to plus symbol. All of these letters are all of these are the special characters, right? This one, 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 this, okay, even equals to and minus symbol. All of these are special characters. Why we are not even using these? But
Maybe
every
the
time we only use at the rate. Why? Because we are like seeing this from the very long time, right?
yeah.
So that is like a kind of mindset that has become. But you have to think out of the box, right? If you want to secure yourself in a digital world, you have to think out of the box. Got it?
Yeah.
Even still, we have so many, like a question mark, we have the greater than, smaller than symbol, we have the uh, you can say colons, okay, semicolons. All of these are the special characters only, right? So how many special characters we have? And why always we are writing the numbers in the last? Let's say even if I'm writing at 123, right? If I'm choosing this password, that why I'm choosing this password? Why I don't write, let's say here, PASS at 123 WORD. This is also a strong password, right? But we are not thinking like this, right? But you have to. Got it? Am I clear? So this
Yeah.
password that I have generated here, so this is like a this is that much strong password that even a quantum computer, okay, the fastest computer of the world cannot even hack this password, and even the biggest hacker of the world can't hack this. Got it? And it is very easy for me to remember the password, right? Isn't it? So you can also use these kind of tricks to secure to write your password. And if you are using, if you saw, first thing that you have to do, if you saw from any random platform, if your password is leaked, other detail is okay, no problem with the other details, email address and the other stuff, they cannot do anything. Okay. If you saw that your email address and your password is leaked, and if you're using that same password for, you can say, like, yeah. So if you're using the same password for all the other platforms, so immediately change the password from the from the platform where the password is leaked, as well as from all the other platform where you are using that same password. Okay, am I clear?
Yeah. One more doubt. After changing the password, so in this website, the data we can see or not after changing the password. See, the big basket has been and Zomato, everything has been shown the password. The data breach has happened. No. So after that,
Mhm.
I have changed the password. So
Yeah,
it will show us everything or
still it will
not.
show because that it shows the history, right? It shows the history, like the data breach has been happened, right? The data that is already lost, that you lost, that you cannot recover, even if you change the password. But you can change the password so that the hackers cannot use that same credentials, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever happened, you cannot change that. That has become a history, right? You cannot change the history, right? But you can learn from this and then secure yourself. Got it?
Yeah.
And one another suggestion, like one another security option, by the way, do not use the same email address everywhere. That email address that you are using for the official purpose, maybe for your office and maybe for your bank accounts. Make a different separate email account to log in on any random platform. Okay? Never use that same email address on any random platforms. Got it? Am I clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, then, so that's all for today.
Yes. Guys,
Well,
if you
by
have
the way, I even had an PPT to show you, but if I thought that if I show you the PPT, you will be bored. Like I will read the PPT for you line by line and all, right? So you will be bored. So that's why I started doing the classes on like this, the notepad, right? But all the topics that is present in the PPT, that is already covered, right? So you don't need to worry about that. Okay? Have I been bound and the other stuff, right? Everything is covered, and these notes will be also uploaded on your LMS account. Okay, so you can even go through that. And of course, everything is theoretical part here in the PPT, so that though anyone can read and understand, right? I don't need to explain you through the PPT. Clear? Or if you want me to continue from tomorrow through the PPT directly, so we can even do that. And if you feel like this method is much better than that, then we can even do this one. Okay, it's totally up to you. So tell me, what do you think? This one is okay, or should I show you the PPT?
Notepad is okay.
Notepad is okay. Okay. Because I feel like that is a bit boring for everyone, right? To see the PPT. Okay, then we'll do this like this only. Okay, yeah. So these notes will be uploaded on your LMS. You can read through this, and if you find any doubts and errors, so you can we can when we collect in the class, you can ask that in the classes. Got it?
Yeah.
Great. That's all then. That's all for today. And still, if anyone of you have any doubt, you can ask anything. And I've noticed today, like only one or two students are talking, but guys, I want all of you to interact during the classes. This is for you guys only, right? Everything that we are starting from the scratch, okay, from the very zero level, right? So I want all of you to interact with me. Whatever the language that you feel comfortable with, you can ask me in that. I can speak like multiple languages: Hindi, English, Punjabi, Marathi, Gujarati, and broken Telugu. Whatever that you feel like, you can ask me in any of these languages.
Yeah. Telugu also.
Yeah, little bit. I know little bit of Telugu, broken Telugu.
Okay.
Kanna, I'm just Naru or something like this. Right.
Okay, guys. Thanks for the time today. Thank you, Abhimanyu sir. Session was
Yeah.
very informative today.
Thank you,
And
sir.
who have not enrolled, they can reach out to counselors, and they can enroll, and they can have the access to the this premium course. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good
See you
night, everyone.
tomorrow. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.